The Bible is a collection of books that tell the story of God and his people. It is also a source of wisdom, guidance, and inspiration for many Christians. But how should we read the Bible? Is there a right way to approach this ancient and sacred text? Some people might think that the right way to read the Bible is to start from the beginning and read it in order, like any other book. However, this might not be the best option for everyone. The Bible is not arranged in chronological order, but by the type or genre of the books. For example, the first 5 books of the Bible at Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy are known as the Pentateuch. They tell the story of God's creation of the world and his relationship with the patriarchs and prophets. But they also contain many laws and rituals that might seem confusing or irrelevant to modern readers. Another way to read the Bible is to follow a devotional plan that guides you to read certain sections or themes that are relevant to your life. For instance, you could start with one of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, to read about Jesus' life and teachings. You could also read the wisdom books Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon for spiritual guidance, or you could read the prophetic books, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, etc., to learn about God's plan for the future and how Jesus fulfilled it. A third way to read the Bible is to focus on the individual stories and characters that illustrate God's character and actions. For example, you could read about Elijah, whose name means "My God is Yahweh." Elijah was a prophet who showed God's power to create life out of death by raising a widow's son from the dead. He also challenged the people of Israel to turn back to Yahweh from worshiping a false god named Baal. He set up a contest to see who was the true God. He and the prophets of Baal would each prepare a bull as a sacrifice and pray to their God to send fire from heaven. Elijah prayed to Yahweh and soaked his bowl with water to make it harder. Fire rained down from the sky and consumed Elijah's bowl, proving that Yahweh was the only God. Elijah and his disciple Elisha later crossed the Jordan River, and Elijah was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind. He never really died because he had been partnering with the life giver all along. So, is there a right way to read the Bible? The answer is it depends on your purpose and preference. Bible is not a simple book that can be read in one way only. It is a complex and rich text that can be read in different ways for different reasons. The important thing is to read it with an open heart and mind, seeking to understand what God is saying to you through his word.